So, today we are going to be playing with chemicals. I feel bad about living in America sometimes because living in America, you have access to just about every chemical known to man at any time. You could just go to anywhere to get chemicals. But in some countries, they really do, kind of put the kibosh on getting cool chemicals. Like, one, sulfuric acid. Wow. No getting that in some countries. I know because I get a lot of emails saying, hey, I can't get sulfuric acid. So, today I'm going to be making a plating copper sulfate mixture, and I'm going to be trying to use only chemicals that I know most people can get in just about any country known to man. Okay? So, Epsom salt. Okay? If you can get Epsom salt and some copper pipe, let's just do that, right? You're also going to need a power supply, however. Okay, so power supply, 24 volt. I would say if you could get higher amperage, that'd be awesome. So this is a 24 volt 5 amp. I would love to see 20 or 30 amp though, but that's okay. It just takes longer. So even this is kind of underpowered. Okay, so you're going to say, hey, I have a car charger. Nope, not going to work. Okay? It's got to be higher voltage than amps. So, need voltage more than anything else. Amps would be nice, but amps will actually increase as the chemical reaction happens. So, I'm going to dump this whole bag of Epsom salt into here and then let it dissolve in distilled water. So 1 gallon of distilled water to 1 bag of, and this is 6 pounds or 2.72 kilograms. So first goal is steal some sulfate and make some copper sulfate. Though not necessary, and a magnetic stir could be added to it to increase the dissolve of this. So if you do have one laying around, it would be a nice addition. Okay, so now you're going to need some more water, distilled, and you're going to need a flower pot with a stopper in the bottom. Okay? And what you do, you fill the flower pot with water and keep it to the point where it's got, like a little bit to the surface. What size flower pot, you're going to ask? Well, I'm going to say that doesn't really matter too much. I would keep it, I think that's a 6-inch, 6 to 8 inch. I did do it with a larger batch. It didn't work very well because the concentration ratio was just too low. So I would say a 6 to an 8 inch flower pot works out really well. Next, you're going to need a pipe, copper, has to be pipe water, flatten it out. Okay, this is a 1-inch pipe, flattened out, and that is going to go right there. It would be nice if this had a little bit more space to it. There we go. So it has to go near the pot. Reason being is the conductivity in this thing is not very good at all. So it'll get better as the flow goes, but for right now, that's why we need so much voltage. And another copper pipe. Okay, in this case, again, just this one doesn't have to be flattened. It just goes in the center of the flower pot. And to make it secure, you could probably maybe put a clip there, you know, so it doesn't tip over. It feels pretty secure. I mean, even if I put some weight on it, it doesn't feel like it, but you definitely do not want these chemicals mixing. Alright, so essentially you hook up your negative lead to your power supply and your positive lead to your power supply. One of the best power